Hey guys, my name's Warren, and welcome to TroichCraft episode 10. So, really quickly, I do want to apologize for a really big oopsie on my part. Um, if I remember correctly, I streamed episode 9, and because I am very, very stupid, I forgot to download it and post it to YouTube like I was planning. So I actually spent the last 20 minutes sitting here trying to figure out, okay, exactly where did I go wrong? And then also I haven't been posting because of the fact that like I moved again. Um, I've been settling into the new place. I've been swamped with work. So like I just haven't had the time to just sit down, relax, make an episode, and post it. So, what this episode is going to be me kind of catching you all up to the work that I've done up to this point because I've messed around on the server, I've recorded bits and pieces, I've recorded entire snippets. Um, yeah, like honestly, everything that all of this is probably sped up about 4 times. I think there's like 2.5-ish hours of content that I'm just condensing down so that you guys can watch with me. Honestly, I don't even remember doing like half this anymore just because it's been so long. And I mean, I really want to stream. I'm probably going to stream Monday, and I think I'm releasing this Sunday night. I actually might be. Nope, it's only 9:45. Look at that. Like, I really want to stream this Monday, but I will have to see how my day goes. So if it is Monday and you guys are watching this is the, like, hello. Um, yeah, there's another episode coming up. But, no. Like, I've done so much work over the past couple weeks. Um, yeah. And please pardon the lag spikes. The server and the content is a little laggy sometimes. So I might actually go through later and trim out sections of lag. But I think that it's just like the little preview up top, because it looks like down below that I'm actually going through. I think that because I'm also recording my audio while doing this, my little preview thing's going. Anyways, I'm getting off track. So yeah, like things that I did during this time, away from streaming and recording and everything else. Um, I took like 10 days off to Mexico. Then I like actually got down to work and was busting it like crazy. And that's kind of like what I've been doing away from YouTube, is just working like a madman. Like, I'm doing this off very little sleep. So like I meant to turn these into like individual episodes, and then I sat down at my desk tonight and I'm like, you know what, one large episode. um but as for like, progress on the server, um I've beaten the Ender Dragon with help. We have a fully functional gold farm, as you saw in the beginning of the episode. um let's see here. Towards the end of this episode, you'll see me building a witch farm. I'm using Logical Geek Boy's Simply Minecraft farm design. It's an amazing farm design, guys. Like, I will give you a word of warning, though. Um, it's a really simple design. However, for people with simple brains like mine, if you turn it off, make sure you turn it back on again, because I was like AFKing overnight and then throughout the day, and I forgot that I turned it off. And so I came back, and it was at like 13 redstone after, hours. I'm like, what the heck? And lo and behold, it was literally just the fact that, hey, I was stupid and forgot to turn it on. We built a mob farm outside our base. We do have elytra now. and we have a small passive ink farm and sugarcane farm, and the sugarcane farm actually gives us glow squid ink. And we also do have the beginnings of a shopping district. I have one shop where I sell some goodies, and another one of our server members has a little bazaar type hut. So she's selling just whatever junk she has available, and she's not using the standard currency of diamond. She's just like, oh yeah, hey, um, if you want like 3 stacks of cobblestone, for example, it'd be like 6 gold ingots. I don't actually know what the prices are. They kind of fluctuate, so it's really interesting to go in there. I don't know if I have it on camera, but during the next episode, I do want to like just kind of walk around, do a really quick recap, just kind of show you guys everything. And also the two of us, we went through and we opened up the Nether hub. So instead of having these 1x2 tunnels, we made them 3x3, so they are big enough to fly through. And so there's a portal to the stronghold, obviously, to get to the Nether. That village that we found oh so long ago. My base, her base. There's a portal to our snow farm, which I think I mentioned way back when I did the magma farm. The desert, where I eventually want to have my sand farm. The shopping district now has a portal, so there's also spawn. We did move spawn to the shopping district. Technically speaking, we only moved it like 50 blocks, but it's like I wanted to have spawn in a place that was safe-ish, so any new players that jump on, even if they spawn in at nighttime, they're not going to die immediately. I kind of wanted to give them some semblance of safety. And we actually do have 2 server members additional. And honestly, I can't remember their name right now, which is like really, really bad of me. So while I do this, I'm actually going to look them up on my phone. Because, okay. It's Skytheon and Axa the Average. I don't know if you guys are seeing this. Hi, welcome to the server. Everyone watching this, if you don't know them, I don't really know them either. I just kind of went out on Facebook and said, hey guys, who wants to join a server? I didn't tell them that I was recording or anything else, because I didn't want those kids that, are like, oh my god, he's doing YouTube. Even though he's a failing YouTuber, I want to be on the interwebs. It didn't appeal to me. So I just kind of said, hey, who wants to join? I'm looking for people. And, I also did have to redo the Village Trade Hall. So, funny story about that. Because this is my server, my camera account is opt. And I forgot about the teleport command, or the teleport hotkey for my like if you press down the 3rd button and you do that, anyways, I wanted to spectate myself in building that witch farm for you guys, so you had like a 3rd-person perspective. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, cool. And so, like, for whatever reason, in my stupid little brain, I was probably just sleep deprived as all hell. Instead of just typing in like /TP 4-bar none, right? So my camera account would warp to me, and then it was super simple, super easy. My stupid little brain decided to go /TP @E myself. And that wasn't very good. I crashed the server, and because my camera account was inside my base, everything teleported to the witch farm. So, like, if you guys happen to see a random mob there that doesn't belong, it's because I'm very, very stupid. Yeah, like as soon as I hit enter and like the thing crashed, I went, why the hell did I teleport my camera account there? Ooh, and it's a spectator, it can warp itself around. It was me being stupid, and I admit it. Yell at me in the comments, please. So, like all of my villagers and everything entity-wise in my base just kind of took a poop. So yeah, I had to redo everything. And when I say everything, I literally mean every single thing. I had to get the new villagers in. I had to get, like, I literally had to get new villagers in. So then I had to wait for the villagers to breed and make new villagers, and then I had to sit there and I had to reorganize the entire freaking thing. Like, oh my god, you want to talk about a headache? I was like, I used up all my time for the next 6 months to bang my head against a wall doing this project. I had to get my iron golems back in place. I had to get my villagers back in place for my iron farm. I had to get the dang zombie, I apologize, the dang zombie back in place for that to turn it back on. Like, it was a very annoying process. And so, like, part of my problem also was like, oh, some of these things are slightly annoying. And yeah, like, yeah, it wasn't like the absolute worst thing in the world, but also like it was just time consuming, and so that also took away from me able to actually work on the things I wanted to do, like, recording for you guys, because I mean, I don't know if you guys actually, like, how many of you actually enjoy watching my stuff, but irregardless, I enjoy making these videos. I find them quite entertaining, I find them quite therapeutic and fun, so I'm going to keep doing them. Like, I don't know, there's just something nice and appealing about just coming in, sitting down, playing some Minecraft, and then just recording it for you guys. Also, like, at some point in time in the near-ish future, excuse me, I will be trying to compete with my fellow server mates on just an end raid. We'll just be doing a very simple end raid. We're going to go in different directions. I don't know how many people are actually going to be in the end raid, but to avoid any issues, we're, not going to go in the same directions. We're, so like one of us will go north, one of us will go south, one of us will go east, one of us will go west, if all 4 of us are on. Right now, the only active server members that I notice are like myself, Axa the Average, and Rocky Bryn. Like, those are our server members that are active. And I mean, of course, my camera account, because he's always around somewhere. So yeah, like, and I mean, I am still looking for server members that are going to play and be productive members of society. So like, if anyone like wants to play and isn't going to be just a nasty troll, like, go ahead and like drop down in the comments, like, hey, I'm interested, because like the rules are pretty simple for the server. Like, I think there's only like 7 of them, but they're basically just like be a good human rules. Like, oops. And like, if I do invite you in to the server, I need your freaking username, because like, we have someone right now who's in the Discord and they're like, oh yeah, hey admin, can you whitelist me please? It's like, okay, great, what's your dang username? Like, it's been 24 hours of me just chilling, waiting for this guy to respond. It's like, I'd love to whitelist, or I'd love to have an additional person that wants to play, but like, there's been nothing. So like, and it's just kind of like common courtesy, I guess, amongst all servers. Like, if you jump in a server, Discord or group chat or whatever, and before you open your mouth and say, "Hey, admin, can you whitelist me?" Make sure they didn't ask you any important questions like, "What's your username?" Right? Because like, if they ask you, those brilliant questions like, "Hey, what's the name that I'm whitelisting?" Right? Well, just make sure that it's your name. Don't sit there and act all surprised when the server admin doesn't whitelist you because they don't know your name. Like, they're not going to sit there and go, "Oh, of course, your name is Jim Bob," and they will just go, "Okay, cool," and there we go. You're good. you know. But I mean, for the most part, people have been pretty good. I mean, because I've seen how people act on servers, I have a hard time trusting people on my server. But knock on wood, I have not been disappointed the by the guys I've joined in. I have no idea what Skyfion's doing. I think that's how we pronounce his name. Anyways, but I do know that AXA has been like, he has a little starter base in the desert somewhere. Like, it's really cool that there's other people on besides myself. Let's see. I really can't think of anything else that I did off camera. I know that at some point in time during this week I am going to stream. I don't know what day yet specifically. It might be before work, might be after work. It really just depends on how my day goes. It might be me streaming the whatever it's called, the end raid, which honestly I think would be really, really fun. We just go to the end and raid the heck out of it, and prizes will be something along the lines of like the loot that we get. Right? We'll just be gambling the loot. But yeah. And as for like future episodes, because I mean, we've kind of done a lot and it's only episode 10. Like, technically speaking, this one episode should have been 3 additional episodes. So, like, or 3 episodes total, not 3 additional episodes. This whole episode should have been 3 episodes. So we right now, technically, by the end of this video, if I hadn't messed everything up by taking time away and everything else, and forgetting to edit and upload, which was my fault, we'd be on like episode 12. And I don't really know what I want to do, because like that little piglin trader you guys saw me do, I upgraded him, so if you're at the AFK farm for gold and XP, he's trading as long as he's getting gold. So like, I honestly might just focus right now on like working on community projects. And that might be a stream, is just me messing around with community projects. Like, I have a lot of fun with community projects. So I'll probably work on, making the shopping district actually look nice and be safe. I'll probably work on making the nether tunnel legitimately safe. Because, like, right now we have, like, Rocky has a blaze farm. So I know she sells blaze rods, which is really, really nice. But then also, like, I've been doing quite a bit of work just off camera on my storage system, which I know that when I streamed me doing the storage system, I said I wasn't going to talk about very much and I wasn't going to record very much. But I do want to take like a second and mention my storage system, just kind of to reiterate what's going on with that. Like, the storage system is my way of playing on the server and interacting with my server without having to have the camera rolling, without having to record anything. I enjoy messing with it, probably a lot more than I should. Because, like, what started off as like a really small rinky-dink thing has now turned into this wonderfully big project, which, I mean, I love it, right? Don't get me wrong. I genuinely love my storage system. It's got an auto sorter. It's great, which is why I need the second story, because to keep it all compact so I don't have to fly around everywhere, and so I can kind of keep the auto sorter and the hoppers loaded, I have to make it multi-tiered, which is also really funny to me that, you know, I have to do it that way. But that aside, I'm sure there's someone out there that's complaining like, oh my gosh, you know, your storage system just gets bigger and bigger and bigger every single time. It's like that was by design. You know, like, if you guys really want me to like stream just me mining out sections of ground for my storage system, if that'll make you happy, then I don't care. Like, I genuinely don't. And that's not me saying I don't care as in, like, you know, I don't care what you guys want. That's me saying I don't care as in I don't care about doing it. You know, I'll happily show you guys the boring process of me digging out a freaking hole. Because, like, the ceiling is 5 blocks tall. You know, the walkway in the hallways are 5 blocks wide. Then I make those giant circle areas for intersections, which are also 5 blocks tall. Like, these are not small pathways, right? Like, this is not a small project. Like, I realized that it would create, you know, extra episodes and things like that for you guys to watch. But, I mean, like, it's kind of got two sides, right? Like, on the one hand, we've got, you know, I don't have quite a bit of viewers on YouTube. And also, I don't want to sit here and kind of, like, you know, cheat out episodes by just doing these super long projects and going, okay, cool, I'm going to record for like 2 hours here and 2 hours there, and we'll see what happens, right? Because that just doesn't seem right to me. So, I'm not going to do it like that. But if you guys do want, like, an episode every once in a while of me just, like, messing around in my storage system, then by all means, I really don't mind. But, I mean, if nothing else, you know, I'll just keep on exploring the storage system or expanding it. And then as we're, you know, messing around and checking everything out, we can explore it. And also, if you guys really want me to, I can show you guys and, like, walk you through, like, hey, you know, by the way, this is what I've done off camera with it, you know, because I'm not against it. I just thought it'd be a really fun thing to do, to where, like, you guys see that something is changed, I talk about it a little bit, or even if I don't talk about it a little bit, you know, I think that'd just be, you know, nice. Because, I mean, right now I'm actually adding in a entire section just for colors. So, like, one of the branches offshoots, and then it's another circular room, kind of like what I did with the wood. So there's going to be, like, you know, concrete powder and concrete. There's going to be regular terracotta and glazed terracotta, and then wool, and then the dyes. Because I can farm the wool once. Or I can farm the wool. So that doesn't really bother me. I was thinking about making a wool farm anyways. So there's an idea. I farm a decent amount of stuff that creates dyes, so I can make, a whole bunch of dyes and keep them stockpiled. The concrete powders I use semi-frequently. Um, you know, and then obviously the concrete, I have to have some place to store the concrete if I need to break it or whatever. And then just the terracotta is something nice to have because, my mason sells terracotta. And on this server, we have the data pack that allows us to re-dye things, which I think is actually really super nice. Because I think the worst thing to have is, a bunch of, say, gray terracotta when you really need purple, right? Or vice versa. And so, then of course there's the single player sleep, which is just amazing. I know I'll get home and I've actually noticed that when Axe is on, he does not like nighttime. So I will AFK with my chat screen up just because I like being able to see stuff and it keeps my TV running. Just so I can come home and not have to turn it on. And my chat bar is just filled with Axel went to bed. I'm like, oh my god, dude, what a pro. What a man. It's just funny. Yeah, I'm really hoping that at some point in time the server will pick up and I can get more members on that are interactive and, want to do community projects. Because, even the Discord, which, we all have access to, is kind of dead. Which, I don't know, it's probably just baby server issues, right? This server now has 5 or 6 people on the whitelist. It's not very many. Yeah, no, it's definitely small. But if everyone played, semi-frequently, because I play, every day, if not every other day. Yeah, I take 20 minutes to figure it out. Technically speaking, on our whitelist right now, we've got, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 players on our whitelist right at this moment. 2, 3 of which I have yet to see actually on the server. I guess technically the whitelist has 8, but I am 2 of those people, as I have my normal account and my cam account. But life goes on, right? And so for our other 3 members, it's just one of those things of, when I realize that life happens, so they might not just have time yet, which is entirely fine, Not like I have people breaking down the door to jump in the server. So, but that is why I haven't been posting or doing really anything YouTube or Twitch related. Honestly, if anyone is watching this that's interested in, the Wizard 101 series, I don't know where that's going. I don't know, because we have conflicting schedules and all that other garbage. So I don't know what's happening with that. If you guys are holding your breath for that, I'm sorry. You're just going to have to wait a little longer. I don't remember what episode we were on. And also, as for Minecraft related things, because this is a Minecraft episode, I want to revamp my mod pack and I want to make a server for it, because I know I have people interested in a server for the super difficult mod pack. Only problem is I have to figure out a server platform that will support 1.7.10 Forge, or I have to find mods that are as fun or similar somewhere else. Otherwise, I'll just have to be a little derpy with it and probably do single player and try to figure out some tweaks or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out for that. So if anyone's interested in that, I will try to keep everyone posted. Like, go ahead and follow my social medias, and you guys will try. You'll probably know, because I'm gonna try to like get more involved with this now. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that fun stuff. I really, really do appreciate it. This wouldn't be possible without you guys. So for the 55 of you on Twitch and the 30 some odd of you on YouTube, I really do appreciate you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get another episode of this up next week, and that about wraps it up. So I will see you all next time. Goodbye.